on what you said about Mesut Ozil. I know you've been speaking about him a lot and on Guendouzi as well. Could you just describe if all of your selections are just based on the footballing reasons, or and could you describe your relationship with those two players? Because I'm guessing they can't be happy that they're not playing.
Pure footballing reasons. My decision is always that. My only ambition is to put the best squad, the best players, that they give us the best balance in and out the field and the best possible chance to win the game.
Final one from me, Mikel. Where's your positivity level with regard to the future of your captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Are you more hopeful that he will sign a new contract and stay beyond his current deal?
I've been always very positive about it. I don't hand the key of the future, and in football anything is possible, but I see his reaction. I see how he's training every day. I know that he's happy. I talk to him a lot, and if we are able to do it, I think we can do it, and we know how important he is for the team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark at PA.
Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
During your time at City, you faced Arsenal 9 times and you won 7 of them, scoring 22 goals. So obviously, as a coaching team, you must have worked out the best way to beat Arsenal. So what have you had to change to make sure that doesn't happen again this weekend?
Well, it's a different team. We are a different team as well, and I know their strength and I know the flexibility they are, the things that they're going to try. But even like that, sometimes it's very difficult to stop. I want to focus on what we want to do. If I worry too much about them, it's not the message I want to send to the players. It's what we're going to do, what we have to do to try to win the game, to give us the best chance to compete against them throughout the 90 minutes and put them under difficulties. And that's what I will do, and that's the game plan that we always put against any team.
Is it a bit of a worrying trend, though, because it's 7 City wins out of the last 7 games?
Yeah, but if I look at the trends as well, before we played Liverpool as well, with the calendar year or the last 2 calendar years that they have, you get depressed. And what I need now is energy to transmit to my players, belief. And it's a FA Cup, and we have a lot of experience here. We have a history related to that, and let's go for it.
A player who flourished during your time at City was obviously David Silva. What is his legacy in English football, and do you feel he's been slightly underappreciated in a more global scale?
I don't know. If I could read the articles and the comments when he joined the Premier League saying that player so small, he hasn't had the physicality, he won't adapt. You know what David done is in league is been incredible. Again, the level of consistency to play, the way he's done with the amount of goals, assists, and chances that he creates every single season in tighter spaces against very low blocks, time and time again, is incredible. I always said, and I agree with what Pep said, that in shorter spaces is the best player that I've seen.
Brilliant. And just finally, you've been asked a lot lately about the future of Pierre and how impressed you've been with his goal scoring record. Could I just flip that and ask you about Alex Lacazette? Are there talks to you over a new deal for him? And it's 3 and 4 games for him now. So is he starting to show you what you wanted to see from him when you first took over?
Yeah, but I really like Alex. I said that even before I joined here, it is the type of striker that I really like. I think he had periods where he was very unlucky because he was having the chances and not converting, which is not used to him. But the way he can link play, he's a massive competitor. He hates to lose. He goes for every ball. You see in every challenge how he's ready to go, how works he hard, and he's a very intelligent player. I am really happy with him.
So he's a player you don't want to lose and would expect for contract talks to
why
start.
I want to lose a player like him? I am really happy with him.
Thank you.
Charles at goal.
Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
I just wanted to quickly ask about Ainsley Maitland-Niles. You brought him on against Liverpool, but there have been reports that he wants to leave and that he doesn't really feel like you trust him. Have you spoken to him about these reports that have come out, and has he told you he wants to leave?
No, I don't discuss the reports, first of all, because I don't read them, so I don't know about them. I spoke with the players about how they are feeling and how can we help them if they are having difficulties. Again, speak to them and make them easier for him. He's a player that can play in many different positions. We have discussed the things that in my opinion, he can improve or adopt to his game, because he has incredible quality. He has every quality that you need a football player to play at the highest level, and he needs to do it in a little bit more consistent way. But he's someone that can adapt to any position as well.
So he does have a future under you at Arsenal. You do have trust in him.
Yes, and maybe I didn't play as much as I wanted him to play, but I play in many different positions and in some very important games as well.
Yeah, your comments after the game on Wednesday night about financial backing been seen by many as a bit of a challenge towards the owners, the hierarchy. You know, sort of back me. I can only go so far with this group of players. So, have you been sort of sending out messages to those above you about what you need?
No, and if that was misinterpreted, it wasn't my intention. We work so closely with all the hierarchy at the club, with the owners, to put the plan that we need to take this club forwards. Everybody has the same ambitions. We are in all of this together. But if you ask me if I know right now, what do I have? How can I do it? I'm sorry, but I don't know, because there are a lot of questions that we cannot resolve right now with the situation we have. One, financially; the other one is because we don't know if we are in Europe, because we have players that we don't know what is going to happen. And that's the reality. Here is not about sending the message. We are all with the same objective, is to try to bring the club back as quick as possible, fighting with the top teams in the country and in Europe. And that's it. And I want to do that as quick as possible.
Do you talk directly with the Cronkies over in the States, or most of your dealings with Raul?
No, I speak with them, and I had a really, really good and open relationship. That's why when you are mentioned that, I am surprised, because I don't need to do that, because I have the phone call and I can speak to them, and they've been very, very supportive from the first day that I joined the club. They were very much participating in the decision to bring me back here. And the same with Raul, with Vina, with Edu. There is no gaps or frictions or anything there.
So you can just pick up the phone and speak to Stan whenever you want.
Yeah.
Just lastly, the assurances you were given, I presume, when you were talking with them about taking over the job, have they changed at all because of, obviously,
but the context is changed. Nobody knew what COVID-19 was going to do. You know, we didn't know where we could take the team. The team was in a really difficult moment that sometimes we were looking down. Don't forget to relegation zone and saying, "Oh, Jesus, we won 1 in 13." And we want to move this forward, you know, and I am very ambitious, because I can only think about this football club moving in one direction, and I'm going to push with everything I have. And my job is to do that, first of all, with the players that we have. And it's not just about the players. If I can improve with a staff member, with somebody else that is going to give us an extra yard on something, I will push to do that, you know. And the first thing is to improve the players that we have. And I think we've done that so far, and we can go to the next level. Of course we can go. But in the meantime as well, we need sometimes to specificity to bring the club quicker into those positions.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. So that can go live from 12:45, so 15 minutes. Just